Hello. I haven't made a long form video in a while. I've just been focused on short form and yeah, it's doing pretty well in views and stuff. It seems like short form is kind of the money maker, so to speak, of like getting views and getting exposure. Um, Seems like you probably have to have some pretty like impressive long form content to get noticed. I don't know how it works. The algorithm is a mystery. I posted a video yesterday and it immediately got 300 views and then just flatlined. It's just a mysterious thing. Recently my shorts have been getting like near 1,000 views each ish, and that's great for me. Like picking up a couple subscribers here and there, or like it seems like a couple subscribers per one of those videos that is doing well for my standards. But anyway, I wanted to make a video now, make a long form video, because I think it's good to sit down and get my thoughts out. When I feel called to. And so today's a rest day. Um, and I know there's some like kind of difficult things going on in my life, like specifically today. So I wonder if that's why it kind of is a rest day. But I don't know. You never really know. Like you never really know why your body wants rest in the particular time it does. And I think it's really important to like not fixate on that, like why your body needs rest at a certain time, because I think I'm just creating a new relationship with these days of rest. Because before I would be more fixated on why, and that what's behind that for me was like there must be an explanation, because at the root I wasn't wanting to accept it. I didn't want to accept it. I'm like, well, there must be like some good excuse that I'm not able to like do things today and like be productive. And but now I realize that's all just BS that like I was conditioned to feel. And I could go off about capitalism. I mean, I don't know. I I don't know if it's necessarily capitalism, but I did grow up in the US, currently still live in the US, and all I know is that the culture that I'm a part of, I mean, yeah, it's just all about the grind mindset, no days off. Like, I saw a quote recently on an Instagram, uh, like, post that was like, taking rest or giving yourself rest is a radical form of self love in a culture that glorifies exhaustion. And that's powerful, because I think that is what this culture does glorify. And so before I'm looking for a logical explanation, and I think that's probably coming from like the pressure of having to explain your rest days to other people, um, because it's like, oh, I have like a job to go to, like I need rest or I need a day off. And at least for me, I felt just like a pressure to like explain to my boss or whatever. And it's not all on one end. Like um it's not like it's not like I can just take a rest day like all the time. I don't know, like I'm still part of a team. Like I still, it's just that I want to be able to like show up for my team. So of course the balance is like not taking, like hundreds of rest days. I don't know, like in a row or something like that. I mean, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like it's not like I'm doing that. It's just like every so often I need a rest day, and honestly, it seems like, once a week, even like there's just a day that's like lower energy, maybe once every 2 weeks. But yeah, everyone has different frequencies with that and makes different sacrifices of what to do with that. But yeah, I just want to talk about like how I used to kind of be looking for an explanation. But moving into how I'm thinking now, like I'm not as worried about that anymore. Like I'm not as worried about why, because I realized, especially with my like spiritual journey, I realized there are so many like, energetic forces or things that affect our energy at play, and I don't know all of them. I don't know all of what's going on, so I could like point to one thing, but it's probably a combination. And so yeah, not as worried about the explanation, but now, but just like embracing and accepting myself for how I am now, which is that I'm wanting rest. And it's just interesting how these days go, because like there is a little bit of a push and pull, but it's a lot more gentle than it used to be. So like, I know I need to eat food, and so I'm like, okay, I am gonna go downstairs, make food. Um, and it's almost like I run through checklists, and that's kind of how my brain works. It works on lists and checklists, but it is kind of like I'm running through a mental checklist of sorts of like things that can make me feel better. So I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna go outside, or I'm gonna go for a walk, or I'm gonna play some music. These are, yeah, things that can make me feel better. But what I'm learning is like, for example, today, like I ate some food, and that, almost always helps at least a little bit. Eat whatever I'm hungry for, um, but I like just went and sat outside on the porch, um, and it was like all right, but even weeks ago, I would do something like that of sitting outside of my porch, and I would be forcing things. Like I'd be like, "Oh, this isn't making me feel better." Like, "Oh, I need to like raise it up a notch or something like that." And it's just this my spirit, I guess my mind more. My mind was like preoccupied by like forcing feeling better, while my spirit was like, "Dude, we don't you don't need to do anything, man. Like you could just chill out." So yeah, before I'd be like, "Oh, I need to like go on a walk," and then I'd like go on a walk, and then I don't know. I mean, it just it's like one of those things. I didn't necessarily need to do that. I didn't need to like force myself. And sometimes on these days, I've like been like, I need to go on a walk, and literally like getting getting like the layers on and the coat and shoes, like it literally would be too much, and I'm like, I can't do this. But then I'd be like, oh, I got to. It's like that is like, now I know those are signs that my body is giving me of like, you don't need to do this. So like for today, um yeah, and I don't know too, like sort of depressive symptoms like this are a little bit newer to me, just in the past like couple years, and I don't know. I don't really know if I identify as someone who has depression. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to move away from like those sort of titles and identifiers. Um, but I definitely experienced days that on paper or like in the DSM look like, oh, this person's like depressed, you know? But even just the fact that I'm making this video is like, to me, a sign that it's like, I'm not so engulfed by it where I like feel it in me in a strong part of my brain, but I can kind of remove myself from that in a healthy way and like make something like this, like make a video and just be like, well, this is what I'm going through. I'm learning how my body is, and it's normal. And that's really what I want to communicate, is that it's normal. Um, but yeah, so today I like sat out on the porch and I didn't I didn't really feel anything. I didn't really feel necessarily better or worse. I just felt the same. But to me, that was a sign that like I don't need to force anything else. I don't need to like go on a walk. I don't need to do a cold plunge. You know, it's like the different levels of activity. It's like, all right, gotta eat food, and then just sitting outside, and then a walk, and then a cold plunge. It's like I don't need to go to level 5 or whatever. Um, yeah, just a lot more gentle with myself. Um, and that it's telling myself that it is okay to just feel off one day, and I don't even really need to know why. I guess if I want to speculate a little bit, or if I want to like talk with someone about it, all right, sure, but I don't need to fixate on it, because it will pass. Like, you know, one of my videos is like saying that like life is an energy game. I don't remember if it's come out yet. I believe I've edited it. It's kind of a tongue twister. I have it. It is edited, edited. Um, but yeah, I don't know if it's come out yet. To the public sphere. um, Life's an energy game, so these feelings will just pass. Like, and I constantly go back to this idea that just because, you know, I'm identifying more with the observer as opposed to the person experiencing the emotions, doesn't mean that I'm not feeling them. And that's like a really important distinction of like, it's like the opposite. It's like you understand and are so like okay with how you feel, and you really do feel it, that you can detach. And it's not like dissociation where it's like, this is too much, I'm overwhelmed, I need to like dissociate. It's like a choice. But that choice has to come from a place of deep knowing of yourself and deep acceptance of your feelings. I also just want to say too that I wanted to make this video because, you know, the short form content is great, and it's like little snippets of like, if I get an idea, I just film it, and, you know, hopefully it positively affects someone. But it's so abbreviated and so like, this is the point, to the point, and that's just like, that's how it is. That's I believe you have to, you know, get to the point. You have to stay on topic to allow people to continue to watch. It's almost like, okay, it's almost like there's this image that I am cultivating of myself. And I feel like it can be perceived as an image of like, oh wow, like this guy like has it figured out, and clearly he does because he's like making content that's like, wise, or like, or something, or is valuable, or I mean, hopefully I come across as well spoken. It's like, wow, the image of this guy who has it figured out, and I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Like, I, I think I do have a lot of like wisdom that I've gained only through experience and only through the divine, like, basically blessing me with it, because like there's no way I would have known these things, and also like living previous lives and all the wisdom I've gained from that. But yeah, I don't take credit for any of this stuff, but um yeah, like I wouldn't say that I'm in shambles. I think there's a lot of really, really good things going on in my life, and I know that I have value to add to the world. um but I think it's really important to like make a video like this and be more real, and let you all or whoever's watching like hear my thoughts process as they're coming, and really just talking about something where I think everyone can relate to this, of like, what is our relationship with rest, and can we accept that sometimes our spirit and our body need rest, and there doesn't even need to be an explanation, because I like operate within a culture that is about the grind mindset. And so recently I've been like releasing shorts or Instagram reels every 2 days, and that's been really exciting for me because I like have enough content to do that, and I'm like proud of the content that is getting out there. um but then there are other ways that other people in this culture can see that, of like, all right, this is the grind and you got to keep churning out stuff. And um yeah, I just want to like make sure, I want to put out there a more real sense of that I am a human person who needs rest just like everyone else. And I think it's a valuable thing to share, with just understanding that it's perfectly normal to want rest. It's perfectly normal to need rest. I think everyone goes on their own journey of like accepting that, but I hope this video was helpful, and just love yourself. You gotta love yourself because you can't rely on anyone else to do it for you. It's nice when people do, and when people listen to you and they love you and they give you respect. That's all great, but it has to start with you. So yeah, that's the message today. I gotta say, gotta say the YouTuber things. We're always watching the likes and new subscribers and comments. Like it does really help. Um, so if you remember to like the video, that'd be pretty cool. And if you have anything to say, like, let me know and in the comments. And yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe. Yeah, I'd love to like have you in this community. That's what's exciting about my YouTube channel and my Instagram page. Check out my Instagram page if you haven't. it's a community that I am trying to cultivate and foster. So, when you comment, I actually, like, I literally click on your profile and see with every single person. I see, like, if you have any content and just check out what you got going on, and I love to get into like discussions in the comment section. So, um yeah, I am a very personable person, and so when someone is reaching out and making a comment, um or on Instagram, sending a message or whatnot, I take it seriously, and I really do want to connect. So yeah, like if you remember, comment if you have anything to say, and if you want to be part of this community, subscribe. So, or follow me on Instagram. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm life is an amazing journey, and literally even talking about this is kind of like making me feel a little lighter. But it's okay if I don't feel all the way normal, right? Right? We're learning that. But yeah, having a lot of fun with this journey. So just thank you all for journeying along with me, and I hope you have a great day and a great night, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this, because that's insane. The internet just, you could just watch something at any time, anytime in the future. Hello, 100 years from now. I don't know. um, all right. Well, I hope you have a good one, y'all, and much love. See you. Also, I wanted to say that what you need can change at any moment, and that's also something to be in touch with. What do you need in every single moment? And you might think that you need to do this to feel better, or you need this right now for your body, but then all of a sudden a new moment comes, and you have to be in touch with everything inside to see what do you need every single moment. So that's important to say too.